As this Nigeria News Center. One that trending issues in Nigeria and globally. With me, Mr. Chinedu Michael.
Good morning, viewers.
Let us quickly look at the reasons why the Igbos, the biafrans, refuse to join hardship protest in Nigeria. What are the reasons, Mr. Chinedu?
Well, I don't think that the reason is far-fetched. If you look at what has been happening, over the years, concerning the Igbo projects in Nigeria. One is perceived marginalization, that is one of the Igbos. Then the second one, the issue of unlawful detention of Nnamdi Kanu. Two, there's no federal government presence in the entire Southeast. Four, look at the road project that we have been done all over the places. That you cannot see any one of such projects in the Southeast. Three, the issue of the issue of federal character. You hardly see Igbos occupying sensitive position. The only person that tried to do it, was Jonathan. But all of a sudden, you saw what happened. Nnamdi was unceremoniously removed from office. And the issue of what is happening at Tinkan Island, as a result of importation, Igbos pay so much. All these things are needs and that has created a kind of feelings among Igbos that they are never wanted in Nigeria.
Those are the reasons that form the opinion of the Igbos, the Biafrans, for saying we are not joining any hardship protest in Nigeria.
It becomes significant, after the 2023 presidential election. You can see it clearly that this is purely a gang war, against Igbo. Even when the whole Nigerian, they use both days in diaspora and wanted a change from the what we used to have, by supporting a man they felt that can drive Nigeria. The judiciary and Yakubu Mahmoud and Tinubu and some lieutenants, please see that thing materialize. They ganged up. So those things are still there. The issue of taxation, because people are more in business, they keep on finding a way, to still bring and make them, dry, using government policies against them. The issue of support. You can see there's no support in the entire development law.
So that is part of the reason.
These are the things that has built up to that issue of we are not interested in anything protest. And remember, if you look at it deeply, it's a kind of signal to other Nigerians to understand that, actually, Igbo man mean well. Igbo has contributed a lot to the development of Nigeria. But it looks like, the political leaders in this country are always on the side of, doing things that are against Igbo interests. And the consciousness, I'm happy they came out and said they are not going because they want Nigerians.
How do they want Nigerians?
Yes.
How do you
yes.
How do they want Nigerians?
But when you put these three people
during the election,
when you put these three people, during that 2023 election, you put Atiku, you put Tinubu, you put Peter Obi. Look at these people. Every common reasonable person that wanted a change, a transformation, politically and otherwise, will understand that by this assessment, Atiku comes second. If you place them on this guys of competence, in terms of, as I'm talking to you now, Obi sit on top of over 10 blue-print companies. Atiku is a renowned politician and a businessman. He is Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
But some people tell that we raised the ranks in the oil and gas sector, and
was on top of his bed. It was nothing. He's not the only person that has worked in the oil and gas sector.
No, that's why you're asking who is there.
No, I want to know his antecedents. He hasn't worked in the oil and gas sector. What have you contributed to the Nigerian system? I've not seen any company, manufacturing company.
That is what they ask Mr. Atinubu.
Yes.
What is that thing that Nigeria as a sovereign state will do that will make the Igbo man have a rethink and support the Nigerian projects?
I think to start with is one, the Igbo man, it will take an Igbo man a lot of time to believe in Nigeria again.
And then what is that thing that the Nigerian state will do to appease the mind of an Igbo man?
Restructuring. Restructure Nigeria.
What you mean restructure? Restructure means many things to different people. Some will tell you resource control, some will tell you devolution of power. Where do you stand with that?
Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to borrow this thing from when Ghanaian Adams was making granting an interview and making statements about the kind of restructuring, you know, that should be, you know, that should Nigeria should, you know, fight for or advocate for. One, are we talking about restructuring with states? Or are we talking about restructuring under regions?
Where do you see?
Yes, I'm in support of restructuring with states. Where every state, local government will be autonomous. That is the only way
where they control their resources.
Yeah, everybody control. Is it not the same thing that Ojukwu was asking for? Is it not the same thing that Ojukwu was advocating for?
True federalism.
You see, Igbos has always been the pioneers of the project anywhere they find themselves, especially in Nigeria. Go and look at the history of Nigeria from the beginning, 1953 till date, when the first killing happened in Nigeria, in the north. Till date, Igbos has always been pace setters. And when people saw this thing coming, I said, okay, let us confederate. Let every region, every unit manage its own resources and bear its own name. While we contribute to the central government. But unfortunately, Nigerian Awolowo Gowon misinterpreted it to be secession. So now, and that is why today, Nnamdi Kanu is still asking, on Aburi we stand.
So in essence, Ojukwu was not asking for secession.
I believe you.
It was a
because of that's what I'm telling you, propaganda. The same way APC is running from pole to pillar to pole now. They are confused. The propaganda, not saying it to not be realistic. That is why they are falling victim. Can you see? You saw what the Northerners are doing now? You saw what the Northerners are saying now? That he actually hijacked power. Igbos are not part of this project of hijacking anything.
And that is why they will not join.
And they are not supposed to join. No, the fact is this. Igbo no grief for anybody. And this protest, now no, Igbos are saying no grief for anybody. If they know how they manage to get to this point they are, they should also know how to come out of it.
Let me ask this. IPOB said the same thing. Are you saying you are in support of what IPOB is saying?
It's not only IPOB. It's a public opinion.
All the stakeholders understand.
It's stand public opinion. It's what is a popular opinion. Yes, the popular opinion. The IPOB is saying that. The Honorable is saying that. The Igbo leaders are saying that. Everybody is saying that. Why are they saying so? Why if that's that answer is why we are here. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Why has it become too loud? Why has it become too significant? Why Igbos are saying that they are not going to participate? Why are they standing on it? Was it like this before?
Those are the puzzles in
that is what we are saying. That now we have come to this point. You know, I think it is the time for the Nigerian system to do the normal thing. What is Igbos? It's not as if the Igbo man are not feeling the heat.
But I also actually feeling the heat.
Of course, it's everywhere. They are feeling the heat. It is everywhere. But the problem is this. The problem is this. You know, that word, we are not going to be part of this protest. No, they are still trying to send a certain signal. It's a form of protest.
Okay, their own form of protest.
Yes, it's a form of protest. We are not going to be physical because when you come out now, they, before you know it, they will single Igbos out and start shooting them, closing their shops, doing no manner of things. They are not going to look at it that they are partners in
Nigerian projects.
Nigerian project. So when they say that we are not going to be part of this protest, it's a form of protest too. That is just it.
I think you have done justice to this. Thank you very much, sir.
Are you sure? You are not